So last week, my friend Ian came up to me and said that he wanted to start a new podcast called the Smoky Mountain Mysterious Podcast. So I figured out like he needed something in the background, and I came up with this design of this sign, and this is mysterious on it. I put it on a piece of wood using a router, and today we're gonna make this design on this piece of wood pop out. Here we go. Alright, so first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a black can of paint and I'm going to spray it down just so it makes some grooves pop out. Here we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take this piece of paint right here, black paint, and we're going to spray it down just the front part. Alright, so after waiting an hour, we are going to sand it down completely on the front, and then it's just going to leave the grooves just black, and so I'm going to make it pop out. Here we go. Now we've painted the sign and sanded it down. What we're going to do next is we're going to put some stain on the sign. Here we go. We're going to use some cherry stain. We're going to do one coat, let it dry for about 5 minutes, and then do another coat, dab it down, and then we're going to sit inside until tomorrow. Here we go. Alright, we just got done with the stain. We took it inside. We're going to let it sit for until tomorrow, see how it looks. Here we go. Alright guys, it's day 2 here. We got the sign right here. We got it all stained out. It's dry. We got the black paint inside the grooves. I think it looks pretty good. The way it turned out, and here's the final product. Before y'all go, I got one thing left. Whenever me and my family went down to Hilton Head and we went fishing down there, and I caught a stingray, the barb of the stingray went 3 inches deep into my dad's hand, and he just now healed, and the story got out, and here it is on the news.
Hi. Gonna watch it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure.
In this evening's Health Matters by Holston Medical Group, we share one patient's unique story of how this specialized care saved the day.
When he saw you, he had to do some removement.
Brian Krantz is well known around this part of HMG rehabilitation. He's been seeing Dr. Alan Mead for treatment of a wound on his hand.
It healed. It did great. After 21 visits, he did great.
21 visits because this wasn't just any wound. In fact, it was a first for Dr. Mead. Rewind back to August, a family vacation on Hilton Head Island. He and his son were fishing on the beach.
He caught a few shark and a couple of fish, and then he caught something big. And when he reeled in, it was a stingray. And I went to remove it, and that's when it got me. It stung me through the hand.
So this mean you all are famous? Okay, just don't. Wait, are you eating my Doritos? You know, just never mind. Just go ahead and eat them. Okay?
2.5 inches into his hand. He went to the local emergency room for treatment, then saw his primary doctor.
Wait, hold on. How'd you get in here? Your mom let me in. Okay.
At first, it was healing well, but then things changed.
It just wouldn't heal. It just kept getting worse and it scabbed over. So I came here to the urgent care, and then immediately the lady here said, no, if you don't leave and go somewhere now, we're going to lose your hand.
Brian underwent orthopedic surgery, then was sent to Dr. Mead for wound care management.
He had to have the surgical part and then finally had to have the wound care following the surgery because of the tissue and the venom. When I saw that for the first time, I thought, okay, it's deep. There's still some yellowish, brownish, necrotic tissue present that needs to come out. And then you don't know what's underneath, if it's tunneling, like if it's tunneling all the way up into the arm.
Doritos. Okay, I think it's time for you to go. Okay, we go here. Lord. Being with him is like taking care of a child.
It was a lengthy process, but each visit brought more healing. Dr. Mead says in all his cases, education and working with the patient are crucial.
The key is education to this, too. You've got to really be able to educate your family members. They're your support.
Brian is now left with a small scar, a big story, and a grateful heart.
Everything they did, they treated it wise, it was great. And I can't express how great they are.
All right, that is it for me.
Wait. Can I do it?
All
right.
Okay, fine. You can say it. I hope you have a great day. Jesus loves you. Be here every other weekend. We'll have the fullest and Krantz out here. I do it right? Yeah, I do it. Hey, I told you to stop eating my Doritos.